But you want to push a
What's going on, people?
no type of fucking harm at all. And you scared to come out the door? I can't believe this. What? Somebody gonna come out the door and hey, well, he gonna be hurt when he
Oh yeah.
Oh, he ain't gonna have this house no more. He might come outside, take a picture while he can. Because it's over. You got to go.
Gotta go.
You in our space. Okay? You think you got power? No, this is what power looks like.
Yes, ma'am.
This is what power look like.
Yes, ma'am.
Please. People think we're gonna riot and loot and do all that crazy. Never here in South Carolina.
We gotta do none of that.
Never. We show up and we do what we do. We make noise, we make sure we're heard, and we make sure things get done. And that's it. It's gonna get done today. Sorry, I didn't mean to take over your live.
No, please.
Black voters matter every day, everywhere, 365 days a year.
And yes, we vote. Black
Yes,
folks
we do.
vote.
But we also matter outside of elections, and that's why we're here now.
Absolutely.
Because the issues that affect us like this, every day, day in and day out, they get swept under the rug. Leon Lott hiding stuff and not being honest about the things that's going on within his department. No more. Because we out here, activists are coming together, we're building power, and we're seeing what it looks like when we work together. This is what it looks like. Stronger together and stronger better. Period.
Ooh, I ain't got something else. I'm done.
Sorry.
That's it.
I'm done.
People are coming from all around the state, and I love that.
You said they are?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it did go viral.
I know.
I was like 14,000. I'm like, okay.
You were yesterday, right? Yeah. My man, Bruce. Bruce, come on in, Bruce.
Derrick, Quarles, have you found a racist?
Bruce, we found a racist, and guess where we at?
Where you at?
At his house.
You at a racist house?
He invited us over for dinner tonight.
He invited you over.
He invited us over. He wanted
So what's your job, Derrick? What's your job?
Well, Bruce, you know what my job is. My job is just the same as yours. My job is to make racist people.
Get everybody out there. Get everybody out there to tell them what their job is.
Hold on.
Get them all out there.
People, so don't try to change the narrative.
She got the mic. Get her on the mic.
Because look,
No.
everybody lined up.
We letting the sister talk.
Everybody on the sidewalk.
Come on, sister.
Nobody came up on your porch. And there ain't nothing blocking your porch from these people.
We right where you have a lot to say.
I love it.
Today.
Oh God, I love it.
That's where we at.
I love it when you find a racist and the racists that are at home. I gotta put my glasses on. I got me some new glasses. Let me put my glasses on. I love this.
Make sure you got your camera rolling too. So you won't be able to change the narrative when it's your time to talk.
I want to say one thing, sister. One thing, and I'm gonna get back to you. One thing.
Say one thing and get everybody to say it with you.
Hey, yo, real quick, we want to send a message to Sergeant Pentland. We want to tell him what our job is today. So when I say this, y'all repeat after me. My job on this earth is to make racist people uncomfortable. My job on this earth is to make racist people uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. Now go to work.
Love it. I love it.
Now go to work.
Oh man, I wish I was there. That's it.
That's it. That's what we do.
I love it.
That's what we do. We at work. We working. So when people say go get a job, we at work. That's what we do. Now, Bruce, if you can
I
make
love it, man. That's what it's about, man. You have to stay in their face.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh man, I love it, man. You handling it. You handling business. I love it. Anytime you see those racist folks doing, I saw the video. I appreciate it. I'm glad you were able to get down there, man.
Absolutely.
And look, I love how they show up, man. Look how we come together.
And this is the daytime, so wait.
Everybody see that we're not taking it no more. I appreciate it, bro.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna let you go ahead and get back to your business, handle your business, make sure you get back home safe, man. If you need me, just call me, man.
Appreciate it, man.
All right.
The location is 199 Barony Place Drive. 199 Barony Place Drive, Columbia, South Carolina, 29229. 199 Barony Place Drive, Barony, Barony Place. That's where we at. Pull up. Pull up. So yeah, y'all, we out here because this is our neighborhood. This our hood. It's our streets. It's our streets. And we ain't going nowhere. So Austin,
What up, Derrick?
how you doing, man?
I'm good.
Long time no see. You good?
You too. I said that you were back. That you got with the first cheer on Greenville.
Yeah, I am. Yep. So I'm back. I'm back and I'm better. But yeah, so Ms. Barbara, so what's going on is, so yesterday in this neighborhood in Columbia, this predominantly black neighborhood in the Summit, it's in Barony Place in the Summit in Columbia, South Carolina. It was a young black man. He was about 5'7", about 120 pounds. He was out here walking, exercising like he has the right to do. I mean, this is his neighborhood, his community. And he was approached by this white guy who is 6'4". He's about 280, really big buff dude. Use steroids, by the way. This guy's in the military. He's a drill sergeant in the military. And so he approached this kid and basically told the kid, get out their neighborhood. Told him he don't belong out here. Asked him where he lived at. When the boy said, I live out here, he asked him for proof. What's your address? And then he pushed him several times. He threatened to pick him up and physically remove him from the neighborhood, broke his cell phone. And so he thought that was okay. He thought that was okay in 2021 to treat a black kid in the way he did. And so if that's how you want to treat us, we're going to show up. If this is the way you want anybody to see your house, we will accept the invitation. So we're here. We're here. We're here. So that's why we out here. And this is his home. This is his house. Now his name is Jonathan Eugene Pentland. He's from Idaho, but he's stationed at Fort Jackson in Columbia as a sergeant. And so we do this sign right here to let him know that. Hold up. All right. Yeah. Now how that look? How that yard look? He might get yard of the year now. He might get yard of the year now, huh? Put a little pizzazz in his yard. Huh? He might get yard of the year from the HOA. He got my vote. He got my vote for yard of the month. But yeah, so we done pulled up. We pulled up.
Oh, so that's he done been arrested already.
Now he in the house.
My man, no, he out on bond right now.
Oh, well, he going back
My
then.
man must know because he knows a lot. He deal with the police, so he know what's going on. He said he already been arrested. He just out on bond, so he in there watching us right now out on bond.
You coming lock him up. He ain't doing no protecting his ass.
Well,
hey. But my thing is, I don't want that. We want hey. He got to go within the weeks.
I definitely want that.
How long he got?
He got a week. Matter of fact, he ain't got a week. You got 3 days.
He got 72 hours.
You got to go. And that bitch over there.
Oh, yeah.
Over there. You know who been lying?
She the one called him out the door.
Yeah.
I got
I
water.
see home. I see home the fence.
Man, I talked to her face to face yesterday.
Huh?
I came here by myself to come to her last time. I talked to her face to face.
Yeah, so
A lot of bullshit. Crying, scared.
Yep.
Crying and scared.
Don't get scared now. She wasn't saying.
Okay, so So he was interviewed, but was he arrested and had a warrant?
I just said he was arrested.
But that's the order that you gave, but I didn't see a
No, that's
confirmation.
the order from
Right, but I didn't see a confirmation. What step are you on right now?
I talked to the lady. I'm taking John.
What step are they on?
What you mean?
And it was a step 1, 2, and 3.
Oh,
Which step are they on?
4 o'clock, it will all be put out.
That's not what I'm asking.
No. That's not what we had. That's not. Here. Hold on. This is what the people want to know. This is what the people want to know. This is what the people want to know.
Where the fuck is the microphone?
Hold on, Mr. Mayor. Y'all telling me y'all have never been in a situation where you had to turn yourself in, go down to the police station, and get
PR bond.
But has he been arrested? That man ain't been arrested yet. So check it out that fast.
What the people want to know, what step are they on? You talk about interview, arrest, and all that. They want to know, is he in this house? They want to know.
He's in the house.
He's in the house.
He's in the house. So he has
He's already been there this morning.
But was he arrested and charged?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm going to tell you is...
What are the charges?
No, I've never been arrested and not been able to see that shit on public record for
I have.
6 hours.
I'm not gonna lie. I have.
Oh, well, it's a lucky day for you.
All right, so now I'm about to call the sheriff because now I'm getting conflicting information. Hey, y'all, clear the road. Let the cars through. Let the cars through. Oh. I'm sorry, sir. What's going on?
If she did, she probably got scared. She probably won't let me
You remember me?
Yeah.
I do.
Y'all jump on.
Oh, no. We got you. Watch out a little bit, bro. Don't get hit, y'all. Don't get hit. I'm going to call the sheriff in a second. Yeah,
the county sheriff department come out here and speak. That's all. One of them should have been came out here. Hey, my man right here.
Hey, yo, I'm going to have to get off live for a second so I call the sheriff. Wait, I can smell his phone. I'm going to use somebody else's phone so I ain't got to go off live. Yeah. So if y'all can make it out here, come on.
He could have came out here then. That's all I'm saying. He had time to do that. He had time to do the interview and anything. Like when he locked up.
Erica, hello, sister. So Erica, what happened was there's this white guy who's in the military, and there was a kid yesterday walking out here in his neighborhood, his own neighborhood. The kid was, and the white man approached him and asked him who was he, why was he in his neighborhood, told him to leave, got verbally aggressive, got physically aggressive, took the boy's phone, broke it, pushed him several times, belittled the boy, denigrated his character. And the kid, if you see the video, the kid felt really, really alone. He even said, call the police. And so if there's any indication that this kid felt like his life was in danger, it was when I heard him say, call the police. Because we don't say call the police. And so that's what happened. And so we here because we can't have that in 2021. We can't allow that in 2021. I mean, if it happens, we can't control it. But we can control what happens after that. So we're here. And again, most of the 90% of the people I've seen out here, the residents, are black people. So for this man to say this is a tight-knit community and that everybody knows everybody and that this kid didn't belong out here, that's not going to fly with us. Now, this man, I've done my research. We've all done research. A lot of us have done research on him. He's from Idaho. He's in the military. He just got promoted in May of 2020 to first sergeant, I believe is what his title is. His new rank. He was a drill sergeant at Fort Jackson. Before coming to Fort Jackson, he was stationed in New York. And so as a drill sergeant, that means that you are a supervisor of people, of a lot of people. As a first sergeant, again, that means that you supervise a lot of people. And so what we can't allow him to do, and I've seen several pictures of him with black folks that he's talking to, that he is instructing and giving out commands to. And my question is, how many black people have you treated like this? How many people of color have you talked to as if you are superior to them? And so if people want to think that Jim Crow is cool in 2021, if people want to think that Jim Crow is the rule of law in 2021, then baby, I got news for them. Why you take a picture of our tag?
Because we all know how the police can sometimes move. I don't see people being contact.
Actually, they don't say black voters, say black voters matter. So if you go get your story right, get it correct.
Wait, are you saying that Black Lives Matter, sir?
So it's more than one organization than Black Lives Matter. So make sure you have your information correct. But we're gonna, take one with you so you can make sure you get it right.
No, fuck that. Hey,
Yeah. Let me see. One second. Hey yo, let him be.
Don't give him any.
Hey, let him be, bro. Let him be. Let him ride. Yo, hey, we straight.
don't do that. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey.
No.
Yo, we good.
You tripping.
Yeah, we good. All right, we good. Hey, bro. Nah, bro. We straight. Yo.
It's over here.
Yo. All right. Listen. We got pizza.
Hey, yo.
I want y'all to repeat after me. My job on this earth is to make racist people uncomfortable. My job on this earth is to make racist people my job?
My job is to make racist people feel uncomfortable.
Oh, say that one more time.
I said my job is to make racist people feel uncomfortable.
I like that.
My job
Yeah,
is to make racist people feel uncomfortable.
I like it.
That's what it is.
Who else? Come on, friend. Come on, friend. Come on. Come on, something. Mark City.
My career is to make racist people
That's right.
feel uncomfortable.
And she's a veteran.
My career
Yeah.
is to make racist people
Yeah.
feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You uncomfortable yet, Jonathan? You uncomfortable yet? You uncomfortable yet? Jonathan, get uncomfortable. Him and that egg and that. Come on out, let us see.
So yeah. We out here. It's hot. We got water. She got ice water. That's what I like. We got some ice water though. Oh, we got Sprites.
I emptied out my refrigerator.
We appreciate it. We thank you so much. I got you on my live. I just want to say thank you for the Sprite. For to quench my thirst. Y'all see we get support from the community, from the residents of the community. Look at this Sprite. All right. So, Tia, great question. I have not called the sheriff yet, so let me do that. If y'all just hold on my line for a minute, I'm gonna put y'all on hold for a moment. Don't go nowhere for the call. All right, y'all, I'm back. So according to the sheriff, he has been arrested. He has been arrested. Now he didn't tell. I didn't ask the charges because the sheriff is having a press conference at 4 o'clock, and at 5 o'clock he's gonna tell the charges or the charge. So I'm gonna make this announcement to the people so we can know. So yeah, he has been arrested. For folks that want to know, where's my bullhorn? Can I see this 1 second, please, ma'am?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I got an update from the sheriff. So I got an update from the sheriff. I just talked to him. Don't say it yet. I'm anxious. I feel like genuine. All right. So this morning he was arrested. However, he's in the house, which means he's been released. Now, I didn't ask the sheriff the charges because he's having a press conference at 5 o'clock, and he'll tell the charges at 5. But he has been arrested, according to the sheriff. I don't know what time, but he got out real quick, though. He got out quick. Yeah, no. So right. So here's the thing. So here's the thing. So my question to the sheriff at 4 o'clock, because I'm meeting with the sheriff at 4, my question to him is, if he was arrested this morning, how did he get out so quick? Because I know if we go to jail, we're going to be there for about 12, 18 hours. If we make it to the jail, we're going to be there about 12, 18 hours before we even get processed. So how did he get How did he get processed and get out so quickly? Right. So yeah. So that's what it is. So he might. We can look online. Somebody look at the public index. Jonathan Pentland.
If he got arrested this morning,
That's true.
It ain't on there yet. It ain't gonna be on there until at least 6 p.m.
I want a statement from the commander-in-chief on base about what's going on.
Say again, bro.
That's really, he should have been arrested by the MO, by the MP. That's who should have came and got him.
What's going to happen with this? Because he's supposed to be protecting the country.
Absolutely.
That's not doing it.
Absolutely.
Domestic and foreign, right?
Absolutely. And we on domestic territory right now. What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? And if we don't get justice, we gon' shut it down. That's right. Anybody want to speak? Anybody want to speak? You want to speak?
You trying to give it out?
Yeah. All right, who got the mic next?
Come get the mic.
You don't normalize the black face being in the community like this. I came out here for a reason. We've been crying the same cry for 50 years. I've been born in '89, so I ain't gonna go back further than that. See, I'm gonna tell you right now,
Brother, let's put up the microphone so we can
we've been preaching the same cry for the past 50 years. What are we doing right now? We're gonna right now. If we stick, we're gonna continue to do this as people. We don't. To be honest with you, this phone, this live, all of this right here. I'm glad we did come this far as people, but we need to go a little further. To be honest with you, I'm glad that we didn't take affirmative action yet, but we're not gonna do that. But we are gonna make a point. What we need to do is normalize black leaders. We need to normalize black faces in communities like this. We need to normalize that because I'm gonna tell you why. If we don't normalize that, we're gonna deal with this at the job. Huh?
Yeah.
Deal with this at the bank.
Yeah.
How we gonna get opportunity, huh? I'm speaking for this generation right now. Why am I speaking for this generation? Because we're gonna lead. We are the leaders right now. We are the leaders right now. You feel me? We are the leaders right now. We're not going to continue to cry the same cry. This shit is in the banks, excuse my language. It's in the banks. It's in the schools. It's everywhere. But it's being denied every single day. Every single day. Now it's not going to be denied. I'm glad y'all in front of me. Where we at? I know you hear me. This shit is weird. It's weird. It's happening right here.
I'm gonna keep acting out.
It's happening again. And you can't walk from the front door. See, it was downtown. It's at the front door now. And we need to normalize the black face in communities like this. This is the problem. When we go to these things, we get denied because of our race. That's why people like him feel like we don't belong here. See, but we're not here because of people like him. Because of people like him. See, I'm saying this because him is a 98%. If you come in these neighborhoods, matter of fact, better neighborhoods, since nobody don't understand, I'm gonna help you understand. You go in better neighborhoods, 96% of them are filled with whites, 4% is blacks. That's it. And you got to consider the 4% is whites because they're not about to tell you how to get on it. They ain't about to tell you how to get on it here, so you consider them white too. You're lucky we ain't taking from. I came out here to be the God I am. We are God and God is dead.
Terry, I just saw your message about being on that grass and on that property. Let me tell you, so I know the law, right? So I cannot be arrested for being on this man's grass until I've been placed on no trespassing. I have not been placed on no trespassing, which means I have the right to be on his property. Now, if he calls the police and the police come out and say that he wants me on no trespassing, and I've been notified that I'm on no trespassing, then if I go onto his property, that's when I can be arrested, but not until then. Not until then. I just wanted to clarify that. So if anybody that thinks that because you walk on this property, that we are subjected to being arrested until we have been served individually by name, by the police, none of us are on no trespassing, and all of us can be on the property without facing criminal prosecution, criminal charges. All right? We're going to move right along from that one. Fuck about that. We're going to move on from that. I'm on live. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm Josh, I'm a photographer at the state newspaper.
Okay.
I got a picture of you a second ago. I'm trying to picture of Sheriff Lawn. Okay. Can you explain your name really quick?
Yes, Derrick, D-E-R-R-I-C-K. Q-U-A-R-L-E-S.
Oh, yes. And are you with any of these organizations?
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
Great. Yeah. All right, thanks.
Absolutely, thank you.
You hear God talking? We ain't even no weapons. We want to see how strong. I want to see how strong you is. Stop at the top of the road. They ain't even coming in there. How you feel about that?
All right, okay. Yeah, no problem, Terry. I just wanted to put that out there. So we out here.
We really is.
Y'all good?
This generation right here, they ain't playing.
What my Bojangles
I came
at?
out here with the big folk shopper out here.
You need a charger? Dude, I think I'm parked in the wrong section.
Which one y'all
We
working?
gonna normalize this shit today.
I get some gas when I come out.
Right, hey.
I got you, boss.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Keep the traffic moving. I mean, people pulling up for real now. The later it get, the more cars pulling up. I'm gonna have to leave at 3:30 to go catch this meeting. I told him to leave. He said he ain't going nowhere, so.
That show look like I'm the tallest somebody name.
Sharonda, I have not talked to him yet. And so I actually just got a message from one of his relatives. So hopefully we'll get to talk to him at some point.
There ain't no paperwork gonna save you now. No paperwork gonna save you now.
Look at they going from window to window.
We are talking club. Come on the street
Are they parking? You parking?
No.
You trying to get through? Oh. Stay out the road, stay out the road. We're trying to keep this traffic flow. A small little street. Huh? Oh. You trying to park? Oh, yes, ma'am. Do your thing. Do your thing. Mama said she fussing. scared, Mama. He's scared. He's scared. He ain't coming outside. Yo, Mama said she ain't come to play. Yes, Rhonda, I will. Yeah, Mama wasn't playing with you.
You have a duty to make sure that this white supremacist does not spend another day in the United States Army of the United States of America. That young man was doing his right to walk this neighborhood. And you violated him, you assaulted him, you embarrassed him, and you made him feel low.
Now you traumatized him.
You made him a god if anything. If you're in there, I don't care if you're in there or not.
He in there.
If your kids are in there, if your wife is in there.
He opened the door earlier. Yeah.
Call it what it is.
Fuck up my property.
Oh, but he a coward.
And I'm tired of this bullshit. And then you look at the video. The wife is chirping from the side. If your wife was anything, she would understand.
She ain't what? So yeah, man, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Well, now it is. It wasn't yesterday. Not when a black man is being physically and verbally assaulted for no reason at all. We can't hide it.
Make sure that you get out of the United States.
That's right. No, he's not.
Man, I'm gonna be out here every day.
On her lunch hour, she's coming back. Yes, ma'am.
Come on back.
Mama said she on her lunch hour. She's coming back.
We about to get the grill. They don't like the grill anyway. We about to put the grill over there and tell them to the
Right.
Okay.
Right. We can stand. That's us right there.
We got time over here. Okay. Hey, I can do chicken, baby. I'll be there.
Right.
Let's set the grill up over here. All we gotta do is find a house around here. We gotta hit this.
I'll buy somebody stamps so we can get the food. I got some stamps. I got some stamps.
They're my people. We all cousins.
Right.
Come on. We can stay there all out in there. I know we got a cousin out here. Come on, bring the my cousin live out here.
Somebody got a girl out here.
I got people. They got the house. I got a little table.
Yo, we about to do like we did at Tanner's. We about to cook out.
Just a little vegetarian options on it.
Well, vegetable. She wants some vegan options. Oh no, we will start grilling.
Trust me, like, look.
Yes.
All I'm saying is, I was gonna be about 15. I go to the nearest Kroger to get one.
You love Kroger still.
Oh my gosh, you've been working there since we were in high school. Well, so after high school.
I'm trying to read y'all's comments. Clear the road, please, people. Clear the road. Yes, ma'am.
That he was arrested, didn't he?
Depends on what the charges are, because we don't know the charges are. But it needs to be assault, and it needs to be a malicious damage because he broke his phone. So at least those two charges.
It's a hate crime.
It is a hate crime. It is a hate crime, and also the military needs to charge him too.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna be putting pressure on the military, on the army too.
Okay.
Yeah.
name?
I'm Derrick Quarles.
I took my phone off because I was recording. Derrick Quarles.
Yep.
I'm gonna send you a friend request on Facebook.
Last name is spelled Quarles.
Okay.
Yep. But yeah, so I'm about to gas up ahead that way from Charleston. Y'all want me to bring some crab? Listen, bring some crab. Just bring me some. Don't bring anybody else. I just bring us some crab. Bring us some crab. Yeah, we gonna be out here all evening. So there's another. So the message was to come out at 12 and at 7. But I think we're gonna be here from 12 till 7 and then past 7. So come on out from Charleston, come from Greenville, come from Columbia. So Riyadh. And yeah. All right, nobody's on the property right now. But for those of y'all that are concerned, I appreciate the concern. And we've said that several times. Now I can't stop people from getting on the sidewalk. We can only encourage them to not get on the side. I mean on the property. But now the law says that in order for us to be arrested for trespassing, we got to first be served with a trespass notice, which we have not, which means for the time being, if we do step on the property, we good. Now, because he's in the military, we know he got weapons. And so I don't want nobody to get hurt. So I understand what you're saying when you say get off the property. I follow you. Gotcha. But yeah, gas up and come on. And be safe on that road. Because as the hour gets later, the crowd is getting greater. Woo, that boy got bars. As the hour gets later, the crowd gets greater.
It's either here or 18 months.
I'll be there. April 26th. Live and in color. Live and in color. I've been quiet too long. I'm sorry.
Everybody has the same thing.
So then he says, oh, well, I read it by Dr. Lewis.
But yeah. So what are your thoughts on what's happening?
Pardon me?
What are your thoughts on what's happening?
Well, all I saw was the video yesterday. I didn't like it at all.
You know, like the video, what you saw? Do you know the guy, the military guy? No.
You want to step in just a little bit so you don't get run over?
Absolutely. Do you live out here?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen DeAndre walking around the neighborhood? No.
Well, I don't know who the man is. I don't know either one.
Gotcha. You just didn't like the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't like it either. That's why we came out.
But as far as I'm concerned, if there's a complaint made to the sheriff's department, they'll investigate it. They'll watch the video and they'll arrest the guy and crank him into the system.
Yeah, but that's only a part of the problem. So like if we don't come out and show our faces, this kind of stuff is going to continue to happen over and over and over.
I don't agree with that.
Okay, let me ask you this. No disrespect. How old are you?
82.
No, you're not. You're how old?
82.
Wow.
And I've got the old birthday cake to prove.
82. I would have never guessed. All right, so in your 82 years, now I'm a little bit younger than you, so I'm 33.
Okay.
In your 82 years, where were you from originally?
I grew up in St. Louis, about 7 miles from Ferguson.
Okay.
I've lived in Chicago and worked in downtown Chicago.
Okay.
Lived all over the country.
Okay. So, which means you're pretty. Would you say in your opinion you're pretty cultured? Meaning that you've been around like a lot of different cultures, a lot of different races. Yep. And so, in your experience, have you not seen like where black people or people of color have been mistreated by white people?
I have observed that one-on-one, yes.
Yep. And so in your opinion, so what is it that we need to be doing instead of coming out here?
I never presume to say what you need to be doing.
Okay. So what would you suggest we do? How about that?
Well, I don't think coming out here is helping, doing any good at all. It makes a lot of noise, takes up people's time. Not going to change this neighborhood at all. This neighborhood's fine.
So it's not the neighborhood, it's this person that lives in it.
It's the person.
Right. And so while we didn't come to disrupt the neighborhood, because he lives here and because he antagonized the person that lives here and because he assaulted the person that lives here, we're here.
Well, I think the right place for that is the court. Do you remember the convenience store downtown where there was a woman from upstate who served pizza to homeless people in the driveway of the convenience store, and then the convenience store owner shoved her phone and she dropped her phone. She had him arrested. And a group associated with some black organization here in town, they were going to go protest at the guy's business.
I remember that.
And so at the meeting, online meeting, I suggested let it get worked through the system.
Mm-hmm.
The system will take care of it. And I mean, it was like
So speaking of the system, I spoke to the sheriff about 30 minutes ago. The sheriff told me that the guy was arrested.
Okay.
But the problem is, he's already at home.
Okay. So
if I were arrested, I would still be in jail.
Not necessarily.
Absolutely. So in America, there's two different criminal justice systems. You have one for white people like this guy here, and you have one for folks like myself.
I'm sorry.
And I speak from experience. I'm speaking from my own personal experience. So there's two different kind of criminal justice systems in America. There's one for white America, and there's one for everybody else. And unfortunately, this gentleman, Sergeant Pentland, was arrested this morning and was released, in my opinion, immediately because of his superiority, or in his mind. So when you say that
he
let the
wasn't
justice system,
because he was white.
so why do you say that? Because I'm under the illusion that he was arrested and then released quickly because of he's white.
I would think that's not the case. I suspect that he had to bond out. It could have been a charge where a bond is already established for the charge. He posted the bond and walked out.
Right. So let me ask you this question: have you ever been arrested?
No.
No. I have. And so when you get arrested, the process is you go into the jail. They put you in a waiting cell. You wait there for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. Then they bring you in to see a judge, maybe within the 12-hour period. After 12 hours, you either get a bond or you don't. If you get a bond, you have to pay that bond. That process takes about another 6 hours, and then they release you, which takes about another 2 or 3 hours. So that's about 18 hours that he should have been in jail. If he was arrested this morning, he should still be in jail right now.
Well,
if he was arrested under the same criminal justice system that I've been arrested under.
Where was your arrest?
It's in South Carolina.
All right.
And there are other people that can attest to the same thing.
And I know that happens. And
so all I'm saying is,
I arrested a girl one night on a traffic charge.
You're a former police officer. Okay.
And it turned out, I mean, I was going to let her go for what she did. The radio was slow and everything. Then it turned out that there was a warrant out for her for failure to appear.
Mm-hmm.
So I took her down to the jail. She called all of her friends, could not post a $50 bond on a Friday night. And she could have, if she had $50 or found somebody to walk in with $50, she'd have walked out. And she didn't know anybody with $50, so she sat in jail till Monday morning.
Right.
I almost posted the $50 for her.
Right. So you just further substantiated that's our reality.
Uh-huh.
So when we get arrested, we get bigger bails, if we get a bail. And then when we get out, we got all this probation, parole. We got all of these paperwork that follows us.
Well, that's after
you've been right. But with this guy, he was arrested and he was immediately released, which suggests to me that he has some type of privilege.
Okay, I don't think so. And I mean, that's worth investigating.
So as a police officer, when you arrested people, how long did it take them to be processed and released on average?
I took him into the jail, and that was the last time I saw him, so it was court.
How long were you a police officer?
8 years in Colorado.
Okay. So in your 8 years, you don't know like what the process, like the length of time it took for somebody to be processed? No?
The jailer took care of that.
Got it.
And I got told when to be in court. And that's when I showed up.
Got it. Okay. All right.
He ain't did nothing but sit there. Neighborhood watch, but he ain't watching his ass out here now when everybody's watching him. That's bullshit, all that.
You know him, son? No. You don't know him?
Yeah, you don't know him now, you knew him yesterday.
Didn't know a thing about it until yesterday.
You ever interacted with him before? Yep.
Stay out here? Including to this very minute.
Stay out here? You look like you stay walking too out there. You stay walking up and down with
Ron is bicycle. Wait, do you live out here? You live out here? Oh, okay. So you live on this road? Yeah, he lives on this road. All right, that Kia got to move back so they can get through. All right, so y'all see, that man 82. I did not know he was 82. I'm trying to. You leaving? I'm not to go far. Okay. Yeah, it's like 4 cars coming. Y'all trying to leave too? Or you trying to go down? No. You trying to go down? All right, so you take care. Have a good day. You too. He's finally leaving. I asked him to leave like an hour ago. He said he didn't agree with us being out here, but he doesn't mind us being out here. But anyways, that's not important. But yeah, somebody said pregnant with stains. He's 82. Now, a lot of times, you got it? Wait. Okay, you got it. You were close to that mirror. I didn't want you to. Oh, I got you. We're just clearing traffic. But yeah, it's a beautiful day to protest. It certainly is. It's a beautiful day to protest. Now, I should be making edits to my dissertation. That's what my plan was today, to work on my dissertation edits. And then it's always when I want to work on my dissertation, some racist clown always want to make some noise. I can't allow that, Your Honor. But yeah, so we've been out here since noon, and we're gonna be out here until the sun go down. For those of you that are just tuning in that do not know what's happening, on yesterday evening, a young man by the name of DeAndre was out in his neighborhood, in this community. He was walking down the sidewalk when he was approached by a self-appointed neighborhood vigilante, and who happens to be a sergeant in the Army, who happens to be stationed right here in Columbia at Fort Jackson. And what's up, Chris? He not only did he physically and verbally assault this young man, but this Army sergeant who used to be a drill sergeant, who was promoted in May of last year to, I think, first sarge. I can't remember his exact title. He's some type of sergeant. But he intimidated this boy. He denigrated this boy's character. He made this boy feel as if he were inferior, and as if Jonathan, the military person, was superior. And so we out here because we can't allow that. We can't allow racism to continue to be the rule of law.
You good?
Now, in 1877 in this country, the Supreme Court legalized or gave legitimacy to Jim Crow laws, which made it legal to be a racist in this country. That's 1877. We're in 2021, and in 2021 we're just not doing that. We're not doing that. Hey sis, it's sad. It's sad. Check my inbox. Check my inbox. All right, let me check my inbox. Y'all stand by. I'm gonna check my inbox. We should storm this house like they stormed the Capitol. Yeah.
I got a lot of messages in this, so let me see who told me to check my inbox. Majestic. All right, Majestic. I didn't see a message from you. The address is 199 Barony Place Drive in Columbia. I didn't see a message from you. So you may want to resend it. It might have gone to my spam box. If it's not private, if you want to just post it here so I can see it, because I didn't see it on my inbox. If it is private, then I'll give you my number so you can text me. He's in the house. He opened the door earlier and told us to get the F off his property. And then he closed the door back. So he's definitely in the house. So yeah, he's definitely, and then we've seen him in the windows, him and his wife both in the windows up and downstairs, and they've been peeping out the door all day long since we've been out here. So they in the house, and we out here. He made a post on Instagram about an hour ago. What was the post on Instagram?
What we're talking about.
Oh.
He was talking about white racism, like racism against white people, trying to deflect what the fuck is going on and what he did. While we standing outside, he's posting on Instagram a picture of him in his military outfit, like that means anything to us.
Oh, he's dressed in his military outfit. He got his. That's him right there? Let me see.
Screenshot that for me. Yeah. Hey, let me see. What do you think? What do you say? His favorite
says he put a post on. He says guys come. He says guys come on now. Why is everyone accusing me of being racist when I have no racist bone in my body? I love and respect everyone equally. Moreover, how can I be a racist when my favorite candy is dark chocolate and I occasionally jerk off? Hold up. No. Wait. Hold on. Let me read this right quick. I got you. Go ahead.
This is what he said. This is what he put on his Instagram. Hold up. He says, I'm gonna skip all this other part. He says, how can I be racist when my favorite candy is chocolate and I occasionally jerk off to ebony porn, which is considered chocolate? Bring your ass out the door. Come on outside.
This man said, how can he be racist?
Let's verify that that's his
It's on this account.
And you serve my country? The fuck is this? Fucking coward.
No, that's not his account.
Fucking coward.
Y'all showed us him.
Oh, somebody just made this earlier. That's a fake account. Never mind. It's a fake account. Somebody made a fake account.
I don't care. I ain't taking none of that.
Y'all gotta stop playing with us like that. Somebody playing with us.
Now you got people making hack accounts for your bitch ass.
And he may have made the account. He might have made it trying to hide behind it.
Yeah, because they make fake
Yeah.
accounts.
He might have
Put yourself out there like that.
He might have made the account trying to throw us off. He might have made the account so he could talk shit.
Now you got people making fake accounts and you making. That's either way it goes. Still, fuck you.
I'm convinced that's still him. I don't care what nobody says. It's a new account that was just created. But if he went live, somebody said did he go live? Well, he did go live. Somebody saw him live because they said he had on his military uniform. Yeah. Try the candy. What's up, brother?
Don't say nothing to my wife.
For that. That's what. I know what he said yesterday. They're tight in the community. That's what he said. We all know each other. That's what he said. Right. So tight, he ain't been here a whole year yet. It's so tight, we all came out. We want to see what this tightness is about. Period. We want to be a part of this tight community too. It ain't fine because that motherfucker will shoot out that window and kill everybody in his house and not give So let me. Do this right quick. Let me. 1 second.
Why we gotta stay off this shit?
All right.
Antagonize him. Say what you want. You ain't gotta antagonize him.
You get in my bag because the nigga gonna make a selling thing. That's going down. You can't have answers. She has a doorbell camera right the fuck there.
What can you do?
So for the people that are concerned about us getting a trespassing charge, I explained this earlier, but I'll do it again for the folks. So I was saying, like, so I'm gonna say this on my live so they can back it up. So like, we can't be trespassing until we officially serve a trespassing notice. So until we're served with a no trespass notice, we can be here.
And how long that's gonna take them to come up?
They're not gonna do that. But I'm saying, like, if they were to come and say, but they gotta tell you each individual person that you're on no trespass.
Oh,
right.
Can't do that. Right. There's no way possible.
So the way the law works is, in order for me to be charged with trespassing, I first must be served with a no trespass notice, which means I have to be told from a police officer that I am not allowed on this property. At that point, when I'm notified by the police that I'm on no trespassing and it's documented, At that point, if I come onto the property, then I can be arrested, or then any of us can be arrested for violating a trespassing notice, a trespassing order. That's how that works. Now, we don't want to be on the man's property because we don't want to risk being shot, because we know, as a person in the military, I'm sure he has several different weapons, and I'm sure he got some high-powered weapons. And so we don't want to be, we don't want anything to happen. And so, yeah. So I just want people to know that we not going to tell them trespassing until all of us are individually notified that we are to not be on this property. So yeah, that's what that is.
I said, not a problem.
I got one, but it's a car charger though. You want to use it? It's a car charger. Do your car work with the Quarles? I mean, it'll charge up.
You got I have to crank it. Like I just have to crank it. I just push up right there.
Well, mine will work. I can put it in my car. It'll work. My car, right? I'm gonna put it on this back seat of this BMW. Right?
All you do is sit down. So stop.
All right. Plug somebody's phone.
To the left. I'm hot.
Y'all hot?
My job. Oh, wait a minute.
Hold on, we hot.
Repeat after me. My job.
My job.
On this earth.
On this earth.
Is to make racist people uncomfortable. My job on this earth is to make racist people uncomfortable. So a lot of times when we protesting, y'all see people coming and saying, go get a job, go to work. Why don't they have a job? This is our job. We at work. We on the clock right now. We exposing racism for what it is. Go get a job.
Got one, ho.
I had a man tell me that one time, but I looked him up, y'all.
I had to hurt his feelings. The police come over. How is the child doing? My job on earth. Yeah, say that loud. Yeah. So according to the sheriff, he was arrested this morning, but he's out of jail. He's in the house. So that just tells us that there's two different criminal justice systems in America.
All your neighbors is black. You want to be racist?
That man said this is a tight-knit community.
I don't know him.
It's a tight-knit community. We all know each other. Isn't that what you said last night? So come outside so we can talk about how tight-knit we all want to be with you, Jonathan. We want to have community too. We want to build community. And Tom, man, you gonna talk about some So in case y'all wondering, the address is 199 Barony Place Drive. 199 Barony, Barony Place Drive. What happened?
The man on the bike, he calling the police.
All right, y'all gotta stop calling my phone because I'm on live. So if you gotta say something to me, you gotta text me. I had like 8 people call me when I'm on live. Y'all messing up my video. Text me. Actually, I'm gonna switch to my iPad so I can take phone calls. I'm gonna do that. So y'all, I'm gonna get off my live. I'm gonna switch to my iPad. I'm gonna switch to my iPad so I can stop ignoring people's calls because it might be an emergency.
I'll come over to you.
Oh.
Where you at right now?
Here.
Where?
Here.
What you doing?
Just school.
At what?
Jackson. I'm doing Jackson State.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll be finished in July. Working my PhD.
Okay. Look, you need to. I want to get with you, man. We do this stuff all the time.
Okay.
Building back community. Let me give you my number.
Hold on.
I met another noob out here too. Young guy. You saw him?
I didn't. Yeah, I'm about to get off my line. I'm gonna switch to my iPad, so give me a second to come back on live. No, you good.